Hey everyone, today we're doing a quick review on M1 Finance. If you love investing in stocks, this is an awesome option. Hey everyone, my name is Jacob Godar and my channel is about building your future through business, investing, and purpose. Today, like I said, we're talking about M1 Finance. This platform has been really cool for a brokerage app. I've mainly I use this, and I use Robinhood, and I use Webull. All awesome options. Down below, I'll put some links because they've all got free stocks. You get a free stock, I get a free stock if you click on one of those links. But M1 Finance is really cool if you're wanting to be a long-term investor. It has so many options in it. It has fractional sharing. It allows you to build out what they call pies in the system to build your actual portfolio. So without further ado, I just want to get right in the system and show you what it's like. Okay, so here it is. Account balance, obviously, it's irrelevant, so don't look at that and think it means anything. But this overview, because people have invested for long amounts of time, short amounts of time. I'm a little bit newer to it, and it's something that I should have started a long time ago. But the overview of this alone, I love it. So it's so clean, right out in front of you when you're on the computer. You can see right here all the data. Here's what you've got, here's your return, your gain. And a very interesting one, if you're interested in dividends, is it tells you your total earned dividends. It'll also change this based off of what you click. So if it's either day one, 1 week invested, 1 month, your whole time, whatever that looks like. So I really love the earned dividends because this account, like I mentioned, it allows you to build pies. And right here, this is your portfolio, and each part is a pie. This thing lets you do really automatic investing because you can set up automatic drafts to this straight through your deposit area. And then you can click on this little tab right here, Auto Invest. If you read this, turn on Auto Invest to automatically invest all of your cash. Trading will be initiated when you have at least $25. You can set a minimum cash balance to remain uninvested in your account, and trading will be initiated once your balance is at least $25 over that set amount. So this is awesome. It allows you to automatically put money out of your bank account every week into this, and then when it hits this, it's going to auto invest it. Now, how does it choose to auto invest it? I think this is the really cool thing about a set it and forget it style setup where like M1 Finance, because Robinhood is much more for an active person who wants to make quick sells, quick buys, be moving stuff around. You can have a buy and hold set up with that, but M1 Finance fits that so much better. The only downfall that I don't love is they only have 2 trading windows where they batch everything together. It's not like on Robinhood, if you buy it at noon and it's available to purchase, it purchases right when you're buying the thing. But so what I love about it, like as a set and forget model, here's the portfolio, and each part of the portfolio is a pie. So if you get inside of my dividend producing portfolio, it's going to show you the pie. This is going to show you the percentage of everything. According to this, you set percentage. So if you look at this piece, American Express, it is underweight. It should be 13%. It is 8.4% of this portfolio. So that's just because I set some quick numbers. I didn't really set the percent because I don't have it set up to auto invest yet. I've just been putting money into this portfolio as I see fit. But once you get it set how you want it, you get the percentages set right, and it does its best to hit those percentages, to hit that where it's at 8.4. If you have it set up to auto invest and you're auto putting money in here, over time it's going to keep bringing that up until it gets it right to 13 or as close as possible. And it'll do that with all of this stuff. So Starbucks, Chevron, all of these different things. Like I mentioned, this is my dividend producing portfolio, or pie that I've really just started building out, and I've really just been picking companies. There's only one, like this is hanging around in here because it just, Tesla obviously doesn't produce a dividend, but it was kind of at the base of this account, so I left it in there. Now to back out from this, when we get back into creating all of this, you've got your obvious, just like every platform has, market news, picking stocks, your funds, but then you get to the cool spot. We won't hit on pies first, we'll hit on expert pies. I think this is awesome. They have pre-built out pies that follow these certain things: general investing, plan for retirement, responsible investing, income earners, hedge fund followers, just stocks and bonds, and other strategies. So you can click on one of these, like general investing, go right into it, and it's going to show you what's here. Ultra conservative to ultra aggressive. You click on this, it's going to show you what they've got built out in this. This is a Vanguard portfolio or pie that they've built, and this is the portions of what build this pie. Let's back out of that again. So that's if you don't want to do any thought process, you just want to pick something that makes the most sense for you. Now you can also create your own pie, and this is where you build the pies that you can put in your portfolio to the T of what you want. In an earlier video, I went over the fact that I was very interested in Ray Dalio's all-weather portfolio. That's how I built this. Here's where it's at. I told you back then Berkshire was going to be falling off here. It is no longer here, and here is the all-weather portfolio. It looks a little different split up, but that's just because there are two, not Fortune 500, there are two S&P 500, the VOO and VTI. They both follow it, so I split the percentage and got half and half of both of those. So this platform is truly awesome. I love it. If you want a set it and forget it style platform, something that you can put money into, it can auto invest it, it can auto invest your dividends, this is the one to go to. I hope you like that. That's M1 Finance. It's super cool. I've been really impressed with it. As an early, we need to be doing investing, and it doesn't just need to be stocks. It doesn't need to just be houses. We need to be educating ourselves and learning about a multitude of things. So I've learned a lot about housing. I like stocks right now, and stocks is something easy to get in because it offers you liquidity. You're able to get into it, and if for whatever reason you need to pull money back out of it, it's quick. You can get it. And as you progress, I feel my path is to get into things that offer less and less liquidity as I continue down the path of building wealth. And on the conversation of building wealth, you don't need gobs and gobs of money to build wealth. You don't need to make a huge income at all. But you need to be smart with your money, and you need to start early, because more than making a lot of money is having time to invest, having time for it to grow and mature. And in this current economy that we're in right now, with things that are crazy going on, and even as timid as he is looking in the current weather of the situation, I'll say, Warren Buffett has an amazing saying, and it goes something, and it's not to a T, of don't ever bet against America. It's a horrible bet to make, and that puts a lot of faith in someone that's been involved in it so long. It puts a lot of faith in me to hear him say that, especially when we've got the situation we've got. I'm going to actually look that quote up so I get Warren Buffett. Don't bet against America. It's a good quote when it's one of the first things that comes up. Nothing can stop America when you get down to it. Never bet against America, he said. I guess that's all he said. But Warren Buffett is like the god of investing, and everyone listens to everything he says. Right now, there's some controversy because he has been making some massive sells and doesn't really look to be buying a whole lot. So things are changing. It's an ever-changing world, and you need to be fluid and keep changing. And most importantly, we need to keep learning and start investing. Check out those links down below. Check out Robinhood for a free stock. Check out M1 Finance and Webull for free stocks. Click those links below, and I will talk to everyone soon. Happy investing.